Hi there, in today's video we're talking about probate. Welcome back. I'm so excited that you found my channel. This channel is dedicated to Oconee and Pickens County real estate. Also, you're gonna find videos for buyers, sellers, subdivisions, fun things to do around our county, and some great information that you need to know about buying or selling real estate. And today's video, we're talking about probate. Let's get you started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Silvana with Baez Properties at Keller, Williams in Seneca, and today I am so excited to be with Michael with Brad Richardson Law Office. Hi Michael.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thank you for meeting with me today.
Glad to be here.
Yes, today actually is gonna be a quick topic. I don't know how many people knows about this, but me being a listing agent, sometimes I have come to me with some property owners or people that have inherited the property, and they find out that they don't have a will. Tell us about it. What can cause, if can cause any type of delays or something when somebody dies and they don't have a will?
Sure. So I probably need to start a little bit with kind of the estate planning tools and how title is held in property. So
Correct.
Typically, you've got tenants in common or joint tenants rise survivorship. So your tenants in common means everybody equally owns the property, but it's not an automatic transfer at death. So your joint tenants rise survivorship, that is automatic on death, that goes to the survivor. So in that case, if it's joint tenants rise survivorship, you don't actually have to go through the estate process to sell the property. The survivor automatically has the property and can sell it outright without the deceased individual's signature or their estate signature.
Okay, so what about if they're spouses, if they're not a spouse or just
right, so if you're not a spouse or you've got tenants in common, or you even have children on your deed with tenants in common as well, that's when you come into play. You actually have to go through and get an estate open, and the court essentially has to approve that you can sell the property. Now, with that, if you have a will, typically if you have a will, you've got to go through the probate court and have the will approved. Generally, there is a claim period where they can contest the will, say if there's a new will that the personal representative didn't bring up, or possibly question the adequacy of the will, saying that the individual that signed it didn't have capacity at the time they signed it. So if they had dementia or Alzheimer's at the time of signing it, they can say that that will was invalid and go back to a previous will or possibly no will at all. So typically if you have a will, I tell you it's probably going to at least be 30 days before they'll approve that will and send it on. That's not a definite figure. I have seen some that get approved a little quicker, especially after some consents from some of the heirs, but I'd plan on it being 30 days. So if you're planning on selling the property, don't put it on the MLS until that 30 days is up so we know the will's approved.
Okay, so once we meet with the client that has inherited that property, what kind of requirements or documents do I need to make sure they have it on place?
Sure. So a few things you'll need to do is you definitely want to see if the estate's been opened yet. If it hasn't, we need the estate open. They're going to need their will and then also a death certificate to open the actual probate. Death certificate's the most important part. They've got to have that to open the probate. A lot of people don't have wills. Now, I do recommend everybody have a will, so if you don't, it's a good time to go ahead and get with your attorney, be it us or anybody else, and just go ahead and get that will done because it's an important step in the process.
Okay.
You can still have an estate open if you don't have a will, but it does extend the timelines on when you can sell property, and it just makes it a little smoother if you have that will already in place.
Do you guys help to get the will?
Well, we do prepare wills here. I'll tell you, we're more the simple will provisions there if it's going to one or two people. And then if that person predeceased, you go into your children and just a category of people. But we also recommend if you're gonna have one of those larger estates that's over about 5.25 million, I think is the estate tax right now. Don't quote me on that, but if you've got that amount of assets, you may want to speak with an attorney that really just focuses on estate planning and also has a tax background. Because you're probably going to have a little more complicated will where you try to avoid some of those estate taxes and try to see how you can shelter it.
So it's kind of, it takes a little longer to plan, right?
It does.
Okay, so I mean, if you guys have any questions about the probate or something, can they contact you or send you an email?
Yeah, I've got a lot of people that call, and agents as well, asking, is this ready to be listed? Is this ready to go on the market?
Okay.
Who can sell it? Who can sign for this deceased individual? So we answer a lot of those questions.
Okay.
I tell most agents, because sometimes they worry about calling me and interrupting my day. I actually prefer that. I prefer that phone call, because we have a lot of closings where we get the contract and do the title work, and everybody's trying to rush close it in 10 days, and then all of a sudden when the title work comes back, we see that estate hasn't been open, and now we've got to call people and tell them, well, you've got to wait 3 months before we can close it. So that question's a great one to call ahead, and we can let you know if it's ready or not.
All right, so like I said, I just wanted to share this information with you guys, because when you come across with cases like this, it's always good to to let other people know what are the steps that you need to be doing before you decide to sell that property, because you cannot just list it tomorrow, and it has some steps to do. All right, guys, like I said, this was just a short video about probate, and if you have any questions, please reach out to Michael at what number or email?
864-222-0292. That is our main office line. We do have 5 offices, but that is our main line that can get you to any of those offices that you need.
I'm gonna put all the information below this email, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact Brad Richardson Law Firm here in Oconee and Anderson County and Pickens County. They cover the counties in South Carolina. And again, this is Silvana with Baez Properties at Keller Williams in Seneca. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video. All right, guys, if you like this video, please comment below, share with a friend, let me know how I can help you, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.